Hola chicos y buenos días. Hoy es martes, el 12 de mayo de 2020 y ya estamos en casi la última semana de la clase español 1. So today, take a look at your hyperdoc. Puedo grabar mi examen final cada día, so I can record my final exam every day. And so instead of giving you guys a project that you have to do by yourself that's going to be difficult, and I know you are kind of struggling towards the end of the semester to just finish up, here's what we're going to do. Instead of a daily password, I'm going to have you guys practicing as if you're in a restaurant. And I'm going to take that score for your participation as your final exam score. Okay, so we're going to go over that. So this week, for your passwords, you're going to go into the specific hour of your exam. So after you watch my daily video here in this link, then you're going to come down and you're going to either go into la primera hora, la quinta hora, la sexta hora, la séptima hora, and you're going to record a part of being in a restaurant. So I just want to see that you guys can order things, you can navigate problems, you can pay a bill in Spanish when you're in a restaurant. Okay? So that's all your job is. We're going to go over the exam rubric today, and you are going to begin participating in a week-long Flipgrid that's going to show me that you guys can navigate a restaurant. Okay, looking ahead, you are going to have pages 50 through 64 due this week. We've done almost every single page. I will help you with 62, 63, and 64. And then there's going to be no more work that needs to be turned in after this week. So the following week, we'll just wrap up loose ends and we'll talk about reviewing for Spanish 2. And that'll be it. You guys will be done. So what do you have to do for the end of the year? If you have late work, you have to talk to me about it. You have to record your daily password in the restaurant this week and get me your final workbook pages. And then you're free. Libertad por todo el verano. Okay. So please click on the exam rubric and let's look at it together. You and your friends are visiting a beautiful restaurant in San Juan, Puerto Rico. The waiter waitress only speaks in Spanish and the menu is all in Spanish. So you decide you will only speak Spanish while you're in the restaurant. Remember, you're going to be in the restaurant with your classmates from your Spanish class hour. Each day this week, you'll respond to part of the Flipgrid for both attendance and your final exam score. Practice your response and do the best this week on your Flipgrids that you can. So take a look at the different areas. So today, which is Tuesday, Martes, you need to make small talk before the waiter or waitress comes. So small talk with kids in the class. What kind of things have you learned this year you can talk about in Spanish? You can be like, how old are you? What's your name? How are you? And just make a little bit of small talk. Okay, this is how I'm going to be recording both your attendance and your exam score at the end. Okay. On Wednesday, you're going to discuss the menu items. So you're going to talk about different foods that are on the made up menu. Okay, there is no menu. You're going to make it up. You're going to be talking about las hamburguesas, las enchiladas, el bistec, what are you in the mood to eat this day on Wednesday? And you're also going to order a drink. So refrescos, jugos, those kind of drinks that you are old enough to order. Those are the kind of drinks you're going to talk about and order. Okay. Thursday, you're going to order a meal. And then you're also going to have a problem, like a missing item, and you're going to navigate that with your waitress. And then on Friday, you're going to finish up by ordering a dessert and paying and tipping. And that'll be it. Read the instructions carefully under each topic and use as much vocab from the chapter and recycle learning from old chapters as you can to complete the task. I'm going to give extra credit on this exam for those kids who are like, you know what, I really want that A in Spanish class. I'm at like at 87%. This is your opportunity to get that. Okay. So how can you get extra points? Students that listen to other students in the class and respond to them, like you're really in a restaurant, or if you create original and interesting scenarios that go above and beyond the requirements. So if you're in a restaurant, what kind of language could you use that go above and beyond the requirements? If you want to collaborate on how to make it special with a classmate, you guys can reach out to each other on Google Chats, Google Docs, and brainstorm together. So like if you have somebody you know from Spanish class that you want to work on like making some ridiculous scenario and talking in Spanish with, you could do that. Okay, here's your rubric. Use a wide variety of vocabulary and make sure you use usted with me, your waitress. I'm going to be Francesca, your waitress. You've seen this before. Speak clear Spanish. You don't have to sound like a native speaker, but you do need to pronounce well. And then be prepared for each day. So practice each day before you record your Flipgrid and turn it in. Another important thing is if when you're speaking, make sure you're not reading off of a paper. I can always tell. So it needs to feel natural. So practice it a bunch of times each day before you turn it in so that it feels natural. And keep in mind that extra credit, you could create some side drama with your skills. Maybe something disrupts your meal, like one of your family members shows up and acts ridiculous. If you can convince mom or sibling or somebody to say something in Spanish, that could be really fun. And then that's it. Okay, let's go over exactly what you have to do today so that you know how to get marked present for attendance and so that you can get an A on this. Okay, so I happen to be, you're going to want to click from the document. You're going to want to click into your specific exam hour. And today you are going to, let me just find the one I want to use with you so you can see it. No. Today you're going to just make small talk. So let me give you an example of what happens when you click into the document. Okay, you'll see this, and they're numbered. So number 1 today is make small talk. Here's Francesca. Listen to what the hostess question is about your party, and then answer her. After she seats you, make small talk, including everything we learned. Impress your teacher by showing off your skills, asking and answering questions like, how old are you? Where are you from? What do you like to do? What are you going to do this weekend? Do you want to do this with me? What's your favorite? Where is? What's your family member like? So those are all topics that we studied, and you guys should be able to make small talk. Okay, here's what I say to you. Hola, buenas noches. Me llamo Francesca y soy su mesera esta noche. ¿Cuántos son ustedes? How many are you guys? That's what I asked you. ¿Cuántos son ustedes? So you can make that up. How many people are in your party? And here are some examples.
Bueno, muchas gracias, Francesca. Bueno, wow, qué restaurante bonito. ¿Y cómo están? ¿Cómo se llaman? ¿Y qué van a hacer este fin de semana? Yo soy Ana, a mí me gusta correr y este fin de semana yo voy a pasar tiempo con mi esposo. ¿Y tú?
So there you have Anna. She's giving an example of how to make small talk as soon as you get to the restaurant. Let's see the next.
Hola, muchas gracias. Somos dos. Bueno, Francesca, somos estudiantes. Tenemos 15 años. Estamos muy contentos comer en tu restaurante.
Okay, so what you have to do is just make a little small talk today for your attendance and do that under the one that says number 1 for today. Let's see, anything else I want to say? That's it. Make small talk with the waiter or waitress or with kids in the classroom before the waitress comes. If you want to get extra credit, maybe respond to a couple of kids in the classroom with your own small talk. All right, I hope you guys are having a fantastic last week of work for school. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. Good luck. I know you're going to do great. Adios.